Okay, I already put the bias tape on, and I'll show you how I did it. It was on, I folded it down and I let this much show just for decoration. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. You can take it all the way down, but I just let a little bit show just for a little, you know, decoration. And this is what it looks on the back, looks like on the back side, like that. So I did that on the neckline, on the sleeves, and I thought for a little added accent I would put little rickrack on. And this is baby rickrack. It's not the normal size that you would normally get. And I did it on the sleeves too. Alright, I think the next thing we're going to be doing is, yeah, that's what I thought, the side seams. Okay, let me turn you around to the sewing machine. Get you zoomed in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Trying to get as much as I can so you can see. Alright, so what you're going to do now is you need to, if I can get my hands coordinated, you need to get your side seams together. You're going to start from underneath the arm like this. Here's your arm. Alright, so you're going to start here and pin. And then just go down the side like this. Make sure you get your fabric even on both sides, like that. I'm going to go ahead and pin it. Alright, turn you to the sewing machine now. I'm going to try to keep my arm out of the way. And you do a quarter seam, a couple of stitches forward, then back stitch. Take your pins out as you go. You don't want to run over your pins because that'll mess your needle up. Now we're at the underarm, so we'll make sure that everything is laying flat. This is one of the most simple ways that you can make a doll outfit. You don't have to worry about going out to buy a pattern. You don't have to, you know, worry about trying to find enough fabric. Buying a panel and you know, getting and making a doll outfit this way is the best way to do it. And I'm going to go back to fabric.com to see if they have any more. Now I saw that they have where you can make stuffed bears and some other little toys. I saw that the last time I was on there when I bought this, but I thought, no, you know, I think this might be enough for me. But I got to thinking, you know, maybe I wouldn't mind getting some panel pieces where I can make teddy bears and different types of toys. My grandchildren love stuffed animals, so they'd be really happy if I made stuffed animals for them. My granddaughter, like my oldest one, loves it when I sew and make her something. When she was here on Father's Day, she asked me about when I was going to let her finish making some doll clothes. And I said, well, I'm looking for a sewing machine. So I'm on the lookout for a sewing machine for her. For right now, she's going to have to use mine, but I would rather have her, you know, let her have her own. Okay, got my threads. Okay, zoom you out so you can see better. Alright, so far, that's the dress. There's your side seams all sewn in. Now, what I like to do is, I like to go ahead and iron the front of the dress, outfit. That way the seams are laying down flat. So let me go ahead and do that. You always keep your iron on. You never know when you're going to be needing to use it. I've got to wait a second for my iron to heat up because it has one of those automatic shut-offs. It just takes a second for it to heat back up. So I'll get me a good, nice, pretty seam going. There we go. Do the other side. There we go. I have a piece of wood here that I'm going to make myself like a little ironing pad with, if I ever get around to doing it. Whoops, I'm sorry, I kicked the tripod. I didn't mean to kick you. Okay, so now we did that. Let's see what's next. Fitting. Try the dress on your doll. I don't have to worry about that because I know it's going to fit. Pin through all layers at the women. Fold under one side where the center seam should be placed. A minute. Fold under one side where the center seam should be placed. Pin through all the layers at the top and bottom of the dress. Turn dress inside out. Press the fold you just created and stitch up from the bottom along the fold, stopping 4.5 inches from the neckline. Be sure to back stitch. Okay, I know what they're talking about now. We're getting ready to we're getting ready for the Velcro. Alright, so I know what they're talking about now. Alright, so what they're talking about is, this is the center back of the dress. And it says to fold over where? Fold under one side. Okay, so it doesn't matter what side. So we're going to fold under one side. How much? Fold under one side where the center seam should be placed. Okay, so we're going to fold over one side like this. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and iron. Get that at the top. Make sure it's nice and straight and even. It looks like it's folded over too much. Let me get my hemming gauge here. I love this hemming gauge. It's from Nancy's Notions. It's a little expensive, but it sure is nice. You can do so much with it. Okay, so I want maybe a half inch. Yeah, maybe a half inch is what I want. Let's see here. Yeah, now that'll work. Alright, so I'm folding over 1/2 inch. Alrighty. And I know eventually they're going to tell me to go ahead and fold the other sides. I'm going to do that too while I'm at it. I know that's what they're going to tell me because of the Velcro. So go ahead and do that. Get that step out of the way. And then when I get through, I'm going to measure 4.5 inches down from the neck. I'm doing my measuring. Okay, I found out that when I tried the dress on the doll, which I should have followed the instructions, try the dress on the doll, I found out that I had to put the Velcro all the way down because where's the camera? Because I couldn't even get the dress over her head the way I had it before. So I did have to take the Velcro all the way down to the bottom of the dress, like that. Okay, so I think I found a nice set of buttons here. I have some plastic flower buttons. I have this lavender, and then I have a smaller green one that I'm going to stick on top. So let me get my needle and thread. Here's my needle. I know it's in here because I always keep one in my pin cushion. Okay, where is it? There it is. Alright, so alrighty, give me some thread here. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to layer the two flowers together. Okay, come on now. Any other time I'd be able to get it right through the needle. When I was going through my buttons, I realized I had to sort through them and organize them a little bit better. I didn't think I'd be able to find me a button that I liked. There we go. I always double thread the needle, so I gather both ends together at the bottom to make the knot. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the left side of her dress, which is going to be right about here where the last pleat is. And I'm going to get the purple button, put that on first. Then I'm going to get the green button, put that on. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the green button on top of the lavender button. Like that. So what you do is you just put the needle in the other hole, and I kind of want it to look